and girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. As you will see by the thumbnail, this is probably the biggest haul I've done on the channel this year. Because not only do I have a bag that was extremely blooming difficult to lift up, I also have a little basket. And you know, if you've seen it online, you knew I had to make a run for that shop, guys. And I can't lie, I'm blooming happy. I am blooming happy with what I've picked up. This is cozy, it's comfort, it's practical. There's stuff for new home in here, there's stuff for autumn. There may be some unnecessary purchases, but you know what? I'm in my element this month, guys. Some of these bits I hope I will be able to get out in the house in time, but if not, that just means it's more decoration for next year, guys. And I need to get into it because I feel this is going to be one of the longest hauls we've had on the channel. Shall we get into it? Right, so I'm going to start off with everything that I've chucked in my little basket. So let's start off with the basket. This says Hello Autumn, and this was $5.99 if I remember correctly. This has been all over TikTok, Instagram, Home Bargains, social media, the whole lot. And my thought for this is to have it by the wood burner, potentially. As I say, if it's out in time, fingers crossed, I really hope they do one for winter. Hello Winter, maybe in like a blue stitch. Your girl's getting excited. I just wish the house was blooming ready. I feel like I might be able to decorate a little bit after the holiday, I'm going to be completely honest, because there's a few things that have taken a little bit longer than what we thought. But, as I say, if not, it's going to be all there for next year. Because by the time I empty out all the boxes of kitchenware, I need stuff to put in them boxes, don't I? So, that was $5.99. And now, they had some gorgeous little bits. And I was like, oh, the lady very kindly wrapped them. This was 99p, and it's a little mushroom vase. Now, they had two colours of these, and I was like, no, Shan, don't be extra, just have one. But I'm thinking, like how it shows on the picture, to put, like, little pampas in it. Again, I don't know if that will be out this year or next year, but just a few little stems. And I thought, you know what? That could actually be very, very cute. And as I say, it's a little minimal touch with a lot of effect. I'm actually just going to shove this bag around the corner because, whew, guys, it's heavy, and I like to sit this side to show you everything that I've got. Now, I did get a bit carried away with the coffees. I can't lie. We, of course, have Macate Gold, which you've probably already seen what flavour I've got. But there was one that caught my eye. This was Nescafe. Now, I'm not going to lie. This was a bit pricier. This was £1.70 if I remember correctly. They had this in many variations. I picked up the Aero of Golden Honeycomb Mocha. And you get 7. So one every day of the week. This, I feel, is going to be delicious. They also had the mint one and something to do with like a Quality Street version. But it says, discover the limited edition Nescafe Golden Honeycomb Aero Mocha. That's a mouthful. An indulgent frothy coffee inspired by the bubbly Aero you love. With cocoa powder, fresh milk and smooth notes of golden honeycomb to create this perfectly crafted frothy coffee. Its sweet taste, balanced aroma and creamy texture creates the perfect cup topped with a velvety froth. So, I mean, if it looks as good as it does in the picture in real life, I feel we're going to be onto a winner. They have also started getting their Christmas scents. I saw one and it was winter spiced berry tea. And I thought, no, I'm clearly living and loving my best autumnal life at the moment. Which, you might think, these are new pyjamas. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, guys. I picked these up in Next. And when I tell you this is, I wouldn't even say this is pyjamas. I would say this is like a full-blown loungewear tracksuit. When I tell you this is soft, it's like brushed cotton. It's comfy, it's stretchy. And I may or may not have picked a Mama G up one. And if all fits and everything goes well, these could be our autumnal pyjamas for like moments with Mama G, mukbang, all of that jazz. So yeah, love this. If you see these in Next, they also do them in like a deep pink, like a fuchsia with bright pumpkins on. But I actually really like the neutral look. Surprise, surprise. Normally I go all out with colour, but I think this is very subtle. I did enjoy this. Now, Home Bargains Reed diffusers for seasons. I'm sorry, what? These are screaming like Dunelm Home Sense to me, and this was $3.99. It's through the Lifestyle edit, and I picked up Harvest, which is maple leaf, scented reed diffuser, and it is, what are we, 200ml. 200ml for £4. But you see on the sticks, guys, they've got maple leaf on it. Like, it's all the little detailing. And I saw it. They did have another one, which I feel was something maybe like a woodland theme. But I thought maple leaf, that's going to be nice and sweet. Oh, I love that. And I think, again, you can have the holder, give it a rinse out, re-keep it. You won't be able to keep the sticks, obviously, because it all has the diffuser oil in it. But that's a lovely little holder. That, next door to that, see, there was a reason I knew I didn't get two. Love that. $3.99. I'm like, yes, please. You was getting in the trolley. And when I tell you the trolley was rather filled, Dan was like, are we going to get this in the car? Because at the moment, the car is just as chaotic as the house is. And I say houses because Mum's is chaotic, the house is chaotic, and the car's just always got stuff because we're always to-ing and fro-ing. But I do feel I might have to get another van. 3 vans to move my shizzle. Hopefully not, but I do think, like, otherwise it's going to be taking like countless boxes, days upon days. So we need to have a little look, and we've still got to take the likes of like the big Hollywood mirror, the TVs, the glass units, and all of the clothes, because Dan's still got to pack all of his stuff up. I've packed up 1 wardrobe out of 3, and I've still got under the bed. So there's still going to be a lot of stuff. So I don't know. We might be able to make it work with just car trips, or it might have to be a job for another van. But I said no more stuff is getting taken to that house right now until everything, because you guys would have seen in the moving vlog, the IKEA delivery has taken over the whole entire floor. So until all of that is, well, and all of it, until most of it is put away, done, dusted, and we've actually got some space to move, then I can look into sofas, because I've been looking on sofas. Has anyone bought a sofa off of Dunelm? Let me know below, because I have seen quite a few, but I'm like, I don't think you can go in and sit on them or try on them, especially not in my stores. Or if you know a Dunelm where they do show the sofa side of it, please do let me know, because yeah, there's been a few that's caught our eye, but we need to sit and try it, and you can't just get a sofa and be like, yeah, that looks nice, and then you get it and it could be horrible, it could be uncomfortable, you could just be like, You just want a sofa to sink into and be done with it. So yes, look at me rambling as always. And of course, I had to pack up Macate Gold, guys. These were £1 for 8 sachets. You know the flavour, straight off the bat, pumpkin spice latte. The only thing I would say with these, they don't quite come out with the frothy topping like you see on the picture. What I would say with these is maybe if you have a milk frother, froth the milk and then add frothed milk to this as well, because yeah, I don't see why it doesn't. It's not, that's why I'm dubious about the Nescafe, but I'm thinking the Nescafe is like almost double the price. It should have the frothy topping. We'll see. And they say the pumpkin spice is limited edition. I've seen that in there for a good few months. So we'll see. I think it will probably drop off to maybe bring in, what one did the Macate do at Christmas? Do they do cinnamon or gingerbread? It's got to be something, isn't it? I'm sure they do like a festive one. So yes, we shall see on that. Now, they was really, that autumnal vibe seems to be like mushroom and woodland. So I saw this for $1.99, and I know you're probably going to shout at me and be like, Shannon, no. And you're probably right to do so, but I was on the mushroom vibe, and I saw this little guy and I was like, oh, I could have got 2 of him, but I didn't. I just got the 1. But I also thought, if you didn't want to, you could just have it like a vase. If you wanted to, and just say like the top was part of the display. So I'm thinking outside the box here, guys. I'm thinking like multi-purpose. But yeah, they did have a really nice selection, and R1 has started doing Christmas bits. And I walked past and I was like, I saw the giant red and white tinsel big baubles, and I was like, no, keep me to autumn. And then when I go back next month, I will be focusing on Halloween, But let's say next month, I'm going to try and get there before I go away on holiday, and then try and get it filmed before holiday. So October content might be a little bit skew with, because there's going to be parts that are pre-filmed before I've gone away. There's going to be bits when I've come back. So if I go from looking like a pale white ghosty to maybe like a little bit of a tanned ghosty, please bear with me, because as I say, I like my winter sun holiday and I always end up going peak time and it's just a bit chaotic. Now, this cushion, I can't lie, I wanted to get 3 of them. I wanted to get another green one, and then they also done it in like a burgundy red. This was $4.99, I think $4.99, and it just says cozy. Now, I wanted the burgundy because I thought autumn red, it'll go with the basket. Dan said to go with green because our wallpaper is like a sage green that we're going for. I also then wanted green because the small room is green and the bed is emerald. But I don't know if I'm going to be decorating every... Well, who am I kidding? Of course I'm going to be dressing every single bed for the seasons. Yes, we are, aren't we? Because Dan said maybe like we'll just keep the spare room as like a plain bedding. And I'm like, I suppose I could maybe do a plain bedding and then accessorise it with loads of cushions. But I do like... I have a lot of bedding, guys. I probably have enough bedding to have 3 bedrooms. But I don't think I'm going to be making it all. So it might just be that the spare room has, say, a plain white bedding. Or no, because if it's going to be spooky for Halloween, maybe a plain black. We'll see. It might be a plain bedding in the spare room, and then we'll just jazz it up with all the cushions. I think that might have to be the vibe. But this I want for the living room. And Dan said it will go because of the wallpaper. So I'm like, okay, I trust you on that. But the red one was gorgeous. So if you are a lot more like burgundy vibes, you will love that. And then I saw these. Let's pop my little basket down there. These are great dupes of the range. So they call them, again, they're from the Lifestyle Edit Harvest. These are the leaf bunches. And the range I love, but the range you can pay up to about $3.99 a stalk. These were $1.99. And as I say, they're just autumnal leaves. You've got your pine cones, you've got your pumpkin, you've got your berry. I just loved these. And if you remember last year, I really did enjoy doing the flower display in the hallway when I had the skull vase, and it was almost like a big harvest festival. I really, really did enjoy that. So when I saw these, I was like, you know what? I haven't even been to the range yet, guys. I have not even been to the range this year yet, guys, because there's just no time. No time, and it's gutting me because all I'm seeing is people are now saying Christmas is coming out in the range, and I'm like, have I just missed completely all of the autumnal and Halloween bits? So I'm a little bit gutted, but Home Bargains has come through with the stalks, and you know what? I'm living for it. I wish I'd probably maybe got some more, but 2 will do. Guys, when I tell you this bag is filled with pretty much everything and anything, it's filled with pretty much everything and anything. We've got snacks, we've got homeware, we've got non-essentials, we've got autumnal bits galore. And you're probably looking at 2 things, and if you've seen, will it be up yet? I don't know. You're going to see 2 things here, and if it's already up, you're going to shout at me, or if not, when you see the video of the other one, then you're going to shout at me. So, I picked up some rice tins. However, now, these are, to say a favourite of mine. If you remember, I had ones very similar. I used to get in sea salt, and I would open them. They used to be in a black packet like an Oriental brand. Sea salt, lovely. £1, and I used to treat myself and have 1 strip a day. But when did I ever just have 1 strip a day? I would probably end up eating the whole pack because they was quite low in calories. Now I saw these, and they're rice thins, and they're chicken and herb flavour first of all, so I was like, okay. But then I saw this, 4 snack pots. So you know what? I don't even have to feel bad about opening the bag and thinking the rest are going to go dry now, because these are individual snack pots. These were £1 and 109 calories per pot. baked, not fried. I can't lie, if I like them and they're nice, these are going to be my substitute for Sensations roasted chicken and thyme. If you know what I mean, the big share bags. That's no share bag. I will open that bag and demolish it in one sitting. That's probably why I'm the size I am, but I like my food. If I like these, I will probably sit and demolish the whole thing and not feel bad because it's a fraction of the calories. So yeah, if anyone has had these, please do let me know, because as I say, I'm very excited for them. I can't lie, very, very excited. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. That was very, very rude of me. I am just, you know when you feel like you're running on empty? I do apologise for yawning. That's very, very rude. Your girl needs some sleep. Can you see these bags under her eyes? Can you just see this mess? It's the mess of someone who ain't got a life together. Let me tell you that, guys. That's for sure. Get me on that plane, please. Right. Some boring essentials for the house, which again, you're probably going to shout at me. But if you saw the moving vlog with all of my sponges, I don't have that many tea towels. I only have a couple of packs from Asda. So I saw these. They are a 7-pack and this was $4.99. And I just picked up the black and white one. So you get checkered, then you'll get plain white, plain black, and different types of stripes and that. They also had them in red and blue. So if that's more your vibe, but I thought these just for the moment because we haven't actually got the tea towels open. We've been using like the cloths. And then the other day we was washing out and I was like, I need to get some blooming tea towels. So, yes. Oh my God. And I do apologise if I've now caused anyone else to yawn, because I don't know what it is when someone yawns around me. Or I think it's just in general, when someone yawns, you automatically yawn back. It's thinking that that's taking your oxygen, which is very, very, very perusal. What's going on now, guys? Oh, you guys are loving today's video. Love that, love that, love that. So yes, some tea towels, and these are like a guilty pleasure of mine. These are the Craxel, which you would have heard me speak about them before. I am obsessed with the garlic bread flavour. But do you think I can find the garlic bread flavour at the moment? No. So this is the second best. This is honey mustard onion. These are about 79p and they're basically a mixture of pretzels and cracker bits. So when you see them, it's a very unusual texture because they're almost like little, if you remember, Mum used to get the packs of sun-dried tomato and garlic, like little bruschettas. They're like them, but so addictive. Absolutely terrible for you, I can't lie, but they are delicious. And Dan had some the other week and he was like, what's these? And I was like, oh, Craxel. I was like, crack them open. We was watching some Cobra Kai and he had one and he was like, I just see the bag slowly move. And I was like, hey, he was like, they're good. I was like, I know, that is why we need them in our life. And as I say, they do jalapeno flavour. I haven't seen those ones yet. Garlic bread, which I love, but they haven't been back. Honey and mustard seems to be like the autumnal autumnal taste of their crisps. So yeah, if you see them, give them a go. If you're someone who really likes your savoury, good, crisp snacks, nuts, all of that jazz, check them out, my lovelies. Right, I actually don't even know where to begin. There's that much stuff in here. Let's have a look. Of course, I had to pick up some shower gel because shower gel is life when you have a shower and not a bath. I'm very lucky. I said to Mum, I said, like, my highlights of the week will be coming home to have a bath. She was like, that's fine. But I picked this up. This was £1.20, I believe. I feel these have gone up slightly. They used to be £1. And it's the Cousins Creations Delight Bottled Peony and Cherry Blossom. As I say, I have had this one before. But it's just a little something to get us by. Just to get us by at the house, because as I say, everything is still where nothing's ready and there's like nothing, especially in the bathroom, there's no storage or anything at the moment. It's literally still a blank canvas, so we're just chucking it on there and making sure we have the essentials. And guys, when I talk about essentials, you know what these are if you're an OG. Cup noodles, #1 in Japan. However, I slated these a couple of months back because I said with the new ramen style that they're actually like very watery. No, I was putting too much water in. Because the other ones were slightly thicker, they would absorb all of the water when I filled it to the line. Now I know to just do it under and we're all good to go. These were roughly, I think, under £1. I want to say they're about 80p at the moment. And these are cup noodles, ramen style curry. I got the katsu and the teriyaki. One of each because, yeah, I absolutely love them. And what I also did pick up, because Dan loves these, is kimchi. And again, these I think were £1.20. He's really like enjoying kimchi at the moment. And don't get me wrong, everyone said to me kimchi was spicy. We went to Wagamama's and it wasn't that bad. So we have seen a few little pots to try. But if anyone has or eats a lot of kimchi and knows of them, because they're always in like the little jars, one that's not too spicy but just nice if, say, we're doing a stir fry or something to put on top. But yeah, he loves the noodles and these were about £1.20 the big pot. But it's a lot better than paying out for lunch constantly. So I was like, you know what, we'll get a few little bits to snack up on. Snack up on? Stack up on your snacks. That's what I mean. Guys, I've honestly got like brain fuzz. Honestly, brain fuzz. Right. Hello, Adult Shan. Air fryer liners. So I have used all of the ones I was very kindly sent for the air fryer. They were like the circular paper ones, which were great because you put them in, chuck the paper, give it a wash, done. And then I saw these and I was like, oh, because a lot of the stuff for air fryers is circular. So you'll see at the house, our one is the 2-drawer and the circular one is here, what we got for Mum's. So I was like, okay. And everyone said if you can find silicone ones, they're a lot better. I'm like, okay, we'll have a look. Well, Home Bargains only had them £2.99 for a 2-pack of air fryer liners. And there was a couple of sizes, but I do feel these are probably going to be like, looking at them, the most compatible. They might be a little bit smaller than the drawers, but I don't think you're going to get anything perfect. And I said, you know what? An adult buy. So looking back, I should have actually got 2 packs. But it's okay. If I go back later on in the month and see them, I will pick them up again. Uncle Ben's new flavours. Now, I love Uncle Ben's rice, but I don't like the price tag in the likes of the supermarkets. So at Home Bargains, they're normally about 99p. But I haven't seen this flavour before, onion bhaji. I was like, okay then, we're going to go with that. And if I do a curry, we're going to see what an onion bhaji flavoured rice is like with it. I love these, honestly. I feel like once I get fully in the kitchen and I have stuff, obviously I do the food shop, because at the moment we're contemplating where we're going to put the food, because we have a lot of utensils and pots and pans, and I still actually need to do the ProCook haul for you guys. I might do that before I go away because I raided ProCook online and there's still a few more bits I need to get online, but we got like the bulk because they had a 20% offer over bank holiday and I was like, I'm making use of that. Once they all go in, Dan's like, Shan, where are we actually going to put the food? I was like, I'm glad you said that because I don't know. So we're thinking of maybe just using one of like the deeper cupboards to potentially have the food stock up. But he feels by having limitations it will stop me bulk buying. I don't think it will, because I will make sure I have every flavour of Uncle Ben's rice in the house. I just need it. I need to get a bit of organisation in there to look and see like, right, that will go there, that will go there, and see what we can work around with. But it'll get there. It's a work in progress, guys. Now, I think this is maybe the start of the autumnal bits. Yes, it is. $1.99. Again, the lifestyle edit is kind of like their autumnal edit at the moment. I got a pack of 8 apples. 8 artificial apples. And you might think, why on earth do you want them? But I saw the photo on the back and I was like, I actually really like that. And I feel these could be nice in the centrepiece of the dining table. Again, I might not even have a chance to get these out. But they're always handy to put away for next year. And I can't wait to actually fully get in the shed, because we was going to get everything out of the shed. We got it all out. Then it started to rain. We had to chuck it all back in. But to go through everything and see exactly like what I compare and completely rearrange the boxes, like maybe start colour coding it. I say that every year for Christmas, but I do think this year I'm going to try and do maybe one of the trees like just colour coordinated. I don't know. Mum's tree will still be her tree. She'll have her fibre optic, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I absolutely am buzzing with these. The adult things of life, eh? And to go along with the apples, I got pears. 8 artificial frosted pears. And again, $1.99, guys. So I absolutely am buzzing and in my element with them. I can't lie. Can't lie indeed. Oh, yes. Now, you can tell it's coming into Christmas because KP, the nut tubs are back. The cheeselets, the twiglets. I'm definitely going to have to stock up on some twiglets because who remembers, was it last year when there was like a shortage and Mum couldn't get twiglets? And I was like, well, Christmas is ruined. Christmas is officially ruined if I don't get me twiglets in a tub. So I saw these and I was like, flame grilled steak flavour peanuts. These are the KP flavour cravers. And if I remember correctly, they was about £1.50. You do pay a bit more because it is KP. But I'm like, you know what? It's worth it. And I really do hope that they are. I'm just going to ignore the facts on it because no one needs that thing. Look at that. It says 4 to 5 servings per pack. Mr. KP, darling, that's like me sitting watching Cobra Kai. Me and Dan will devour them. Absolutely devour. There will not be a morsel left in sight. For £1 as well, I picked up some more microfiber, just dishcloths. Because as I say, at the moment, I haven't yet organised the sponge drawer. I need to get all my organisers. But I like these, all multicoloured. It's the little things in life that please me, guys. And it says, ideal on dirt and grease. So for £1, 20 clear cloth, I was like, they can do. I'm trying to think the best way to store the sponges. And I know, I'm not going to talk about this too much because I know my love of sponges really infuriates some people. But I'm thinking little boxes for below, putting them in and then having all my cleaning products on the top shelf because obviously it's higher. And one of you guys said about boxing the pipe bit in. Thank you very much for that because we didn't think of it. Dan said he's going to get a bit of wood because we've got countless amounts of wood for the back garden. Cut a little rectangle, zoop, 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 and then if we need to, just unscrew it off and be done. So yes, thank you very much for that tip because I didn't think of it. We've got a few little bickies. We got a pack of McVitie's Tasties custard creams. Guys, these are like 50, 60p. And I have to be in the mood for tea and biscuits. I'm trying to be on my like fruit and herbal tea at the moment. But if I'm in the mood for tea and biscuits, custard creams are my go-to. Or nice. Are they called nice or nice? My nan used to have them. You know, they're just like almost like a shortbready thin doused in sugar. Mwah! Yes. Love it. There's a lot of stuff in here, guys. There's a lot of stuff. Where do we go? Here we are. Time for broken record, Sham. If you go to the bargain shop and you don't get your drinks, what are you doing? And you know Ben Shaw's. Ben Shaw's, you need to sponsor me, darling, because you're in the house every month. I've picked up the Cloudy Lemonade, the Bitter Shandy, and the Dandelion and Burdock. These are 49p. And since this, you guys might have opened a new obsession. I really like this. It definitely gives me like cough mixture, Dr. Pepper vibes. But I love that. So yes, thank you very much for opening my eyes on that. I'm actually just going to put them on the side because I don't want, we don't need anything capsizing. 49p. You can't go to the bargain shops and not get your drinks because if you go into the supermarkets and paying those prices, you're being robbed. Okay? You know me, the snacks, the drinks are an essential of any bargain shop haul, whether it be here, B&M, Poundland. You've got to stock up on your drinks. Now, I'm getting slightly worried that this is just going to go because of the weight. So we're going to try and start taking some bits from the back. Now, these, oh my goodness, £6. They're little draft excluders. So, of course, I had to get both of them. This is the normal autumnal one with just your little, I was going to say animals. It's not. It's like your fruits on it. But I loved it because it had a hook. So, if, say, you're out of the room, you can hook it up on the door handle. Just hook it up out of the way. Now, there will be a haul coming. I don't know if it will already have been up yet or if it's towards the end of the month. And I'll let you in on a secret. I buy a draft excluder, but I pay £12 for it, I think it was. And it's nowhere near as like wadded as this. So yeah, if you want a draft excluder, don't go to a main high street shop. Go to Home Bargains and pick this up, because yeah, I absolutely love that. And I loved it so much, I saw this one and I was like, ah. And it says, fall is my favourite time of the year. Look at that. And as I say, you can see how stuffed it is. And I just thought this was a really nice touch, having the little hook on the top. So yeah, don't moan at a girl for enjoying her life. Now this bag is really going to start capsizing, I feel. So we're going to have to be careful. We'll pop you there. Now, I bought these and then thought, oh poop, it wasn't the vibe that I wanted. I thought that they was the big ones. I saw 25% extra free and I thought it meant extra large. As I say, brain at the moment, guys, is it's not the one. So these are Princess Mallows, and these were about £1, and they're just pink and white marshmallows. But you know what? They're probably actually going to be really nice if I have a frothy top on my Nescafe coffee to put these on there. So every silver, what's it? Every cloud has a silver lining. You know what I mean, guys. And then, oh, so we did get a few other drinks. We saw this and Dan was like, I was like, chuck it in. Brothers Toffee Apple English Cider. Now, I've had a few Brothers. I feel I've had like Tutti Frutti and Marshmallow, but I don't feel like I've had the Toffee Apple. Born in a field in Somerset. And me and Dan, we are partial to a cider. That is what I am so looking forward to coming up to the festive period. The mulled ciders, the mulled wines, just like, oh. Yes, that was 99p. So best believe if we do enjoy that, that is probably what our fridge is going to consist of. Because at the moment, the fridge pretty much just has a bit of booze in it and a few soft drinks and bottles of water. So we definitely need to do a food shop. I haven't even, you know where they just put your drawers in? I haven't even put them on like the correct spacing shelves at the moment. We're just like chucked in the food and we're going to be dealing with it. So it's all good. It is all good. And you know what else is all good, guys? What do I always pick up? Always get, I thought there was another one. Yes, there is. Always get the mug shots. I pick 4 at a time up, 2 for me and 2 for Mummy G. These are 49p each and they are the chicken and mushroom mugshot noodles. Heaven. Absolute heaven. So yes, I'm very, very happy. Mum has hers, I have mine, and they're just nice for like a quick go-to lunch. If say I'm at work or I want a little 11s, bash that in, 5 minutes, you're absolutely done. Dan almost dropped it there. Dan wanted to get ahead of the game with sweets. He said, there's a lot of trick-or-treaters at the house, the neighbours have said. And I'm like, okay, but I don't even think we're at the house for Halloween weekend. So I feel this was just a bag for him. You know, Dan, he has a very, very big sweet tooth. And this is the Swizzles Big Party Mix. And as I say, what weight is this? Does it say? Because this was $4.99, 900 grams. Okay, almost a kilo. And you've got Love Hearts, drumsticks, refreshers, double lollies, fizzles. I would probably say out of this, Love Hearts and refreshers are my flavours. What would you say your favourite is, guys? My flavours and like go-tos is Love Hearts and refreshers. I am partial to a drumstick, I can't lie, but drumsticks, they tend to get stuck on my tongue bar, so I kind of steer away from anything like toffee-fied and all of that jazz. So yeah, those are my go-tos. And then, oh yeah, what do I go for next? Let's go something a bit more healthy. These were £2 and they are the Nature Valley Crunchy Oats and Honey Bars. So these are more for Dan, but I am quite partial to them as well. And again, I think they're definitely cheaper than the supermarkets. I feel you pay maybe like £2.50, £3. But you get 5 bars in here and he likes it. Actually, in essence, 10 because you get 2 per pack. So not too bad. I'm actually losing space on this bed right now, guys. This is when you know it's been a good haul. This is when you know it's good. I, of course, got my little sweet fix, and these are the Sonko gluten-free. I got the milk chocolate rice cakes, though, this time. I normally go for dark, but I couldn't see any dark, so milk it was. And these are about 79p. Again, I don't feel bad because I will sit and eat all 4 in one go, but it's compromise. I could sit there and eat a whole, like, big bar of dairy milk or 4 rice cakes. So I'll go for the rice cake option. Let's have a look. Guys, you know I'm not going to Home Bargains and not picking up their mugs. And when I tell you I saw this and I was like, that's a next dupe. Next dupe through and through. And it was $1.99. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. It's like a taupe clay. Or like china. You know what I mean. I'm not good at materials. But for this price, like when you look at the likes of Next you'll pay £6-7. $1.99. So I was very ecstatic with that, and I'm like, you know what, if I can't decorate for autumn, at least I'm gonna have an autumnal mug. That's all I keep thinking. I'm gonna have a little mug. Right, we need to put you there because we have definitely lost space on this bed. And I liked it so much, they've done 2 colourways of it, so you know I had to get both of them. This is kind of the reverse, where that's taupe with cream, this one is cream with taupe. And I just thought, you know what this is? If, say, you like autumnal decor, but you don't like the oranges, the greens, the reds, all of that. This is like a very neutral, stylish way of getting a bit of autumn in your house. And I, for one, am absolutely here for it, guys. I'm loving it. Let's have a look. We've got a lot of it now is autumnal bits, but there's a few more little snacks in here. Let's have a look. So more drinks and some more snacks. I picked these up for Dan. These are the Fox's Crunch Creams Salted Caramel. These were just under £1. I like these in the normal, like just the normal golden cream filling, but Dan is obsessed anything salted caramel. And then of course Mogu Mogu. However, Mogu Mogu isn't in Home Bargains anymore. I don't know what's happened, but it seems like they have replaced them with Jojo. I'm sorry, Jojo, I want my Mogu. But for 99p, we picked it up because Dan is equally as obsessed with these as I am. But yeah, I don't know where they've gone. So if anyone still gets Mogu Mogu in theirs, let us know, because I don't know why ours has stopped doing them. Then I saw this and everyone was like, oh my god, if you see this in Home Bargains, you need to pick it up. And I'm like, okay, limited edition Oreo Coca-Cola. Fizzy cookie flavoured. Now this was about 70-80p. It was under £1 because I wouldn't have paid more than £1 for it. But I don't know how I feel about this. And I feel like I'm actually quite thirsty now. So let's give it a little taste. I don't know whether fizzy cookies are... Oh, that's weird, even the smell. You get the fizz, obviously, but I can smell chocolate through it. If anyone else... Hold on. Oh, wow, that was just a big whiff of biscuit. If anyone else has tried these, please do let me know. Oh, God, guys, I'm getting cramp. Whoo! Cramping. Okay, here goes nothing. That's strange. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it could grow on me. Because you get the initial fizz and then the aftertaste is like the cookie and the chocolate. I'm going to give that like a 7.5 out of 10. It's not unpleasant, but you know when your brain's like, you're expecting the crunch because you're tasting the cookie and the chocolate. Okay, that might grow on me, guys. That might grow on me. If you've already tried that, let me know down below. Oh, I've got another Mogu Mogu. Well, Jojo. And I got a pack of original golden fried beef granules. These are about £1.20, £1.50 now. I remember when these used to be £1. Mr. Golden Fry, why are your prices going up in Home Bargains, I'm afraid, mate? And then now, guys, I think we're really getting into like the last few big autumnal bits. First off, for £5, I've got a pumpkin. As I say, I haven't been to TK Maxx or HomeSense just yet. So at the moment, I'm grabbing pumpkins wherever I can. And it's all, again, from the Lifestyle Edit, which I must say, I do like their little tags. But I just got a little cream one because I was like, you know what? I don't know what type of vibe I would be going for this year if I was to decorate, or I'm just thinking for next year. It's plain. It will literally go with everything and anything. So we've got a new pumpkin. And then I love these signs. So these I normally get these the range. And this was $3.99 if I remember correctly. And it says Hello Pumpkin. So if you've been with me a while, you'll know that I'll have stuff like this for spring, Easter. I think I've got a Christmas one. And yeah, I'm sure I've got one that says Hello Autumn. Might be in the box somewhere. But yeah, I think these are great. So I saw that and was like, yes, please, you are coming in the trolley. And I think they're cheaper because I'm sure the ranges are a £5. And as I say, I think these are 3 or 4. So you know what? That quid went and paid for me a bottle of toffee apple cider. You have to look at it in a positive way, didn't you guys? Right. This was $4.99 and it is a little hurricane candle holder. I love this. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put a candle in this or I might actually put some potpourri because that's one thing I'm missing around the house. It doesn't smell autumn yet. Obviously, it's not decorated for autumn, but I feel like I might get like some poof poof, or actually I'll put my reed diffuser out so that just as you walk in, you get the nice smell, because I do love normally like the pumpkin spice potpourri. I think you pick it up from, is it Asda or Darnell? Potpourri for autumn, guys, help me out here. But yeah, I didn't think that was too bad for $4.99. A lovely little centerpiece. And I'm like, oh, next year I think will be the year for the big autumn Halloween, like proper decorating. But I do really want to make sure that like we try and get Christmas done nice for the house. It's the first one. And then I see this. This was $8.99 and it's a windowsill basket. Oh, they call it a window box. And I just thought that was really cute. I'm thinking it can maybe just go in the kitchen. Just on the kitchen, by the back door. I really like that. And I thought, you know what? It actually looks very vintage. Something you'd get from a garden centre, but a fraction of the price. As I say, $8.99. You'd probably pay near enough 20 quid for this in a garden centre, guys. I love garden centres, but they are sometimes like daylight robbery with their pricing. I can't lie. And it's just kind of like, Okay. This was $4.99. Again, I feel like I might just put this in the bathroom, just on the windowsill, to give it a little autumnal vibe, because at the moment I've got my flower shaped potpourri from Next, and I'm like, no, come on, we need to get just a little bit of autumn. So yeah, I like that. Again, this gives me a Next vibes. I feel like Next had something very similar last year, but for $4.99, I don't think you'll find that. I'm actually having to put stuff now on the corners, guys, because I'm losing out of room. We've got 2 more. 2 more. I couldn't go there and not get a candle, okay? And especially when I see this. This was $2.99. Was it 2 or 3? Under a £5. I'm going to say $2.99. It could potentially be $3.99. Autumn Spice. It's a double wick and it smells divine. And I saw on Brogan's Insta last night, she's got the same one. So you know what, great minds think alike. We are absolutely twinning with this, and it's my first autumnal candle of the year. Oh, I mean, I would say I light it at the house at the moment, but with everything there, it's probably a fire hazard, so we'll hold on to that one. And then the last thing I got, guys, this was $9.99, and this is kind of to go hand in hand with the cushion. I got a throw. Now this is, how big are you, does it say? I feel like Dan looked at it and he said it's about 120 by 150, but it is this gorgeous sage forest green knitted throw. And as I say, $9.99, it feels incredible. This is like goals. So that with the cushion, I think will look very nice. Even if I just put this out for autumn. Just a nice cushion and a throw. But yeah, I love that. Absolutely love that. And my God, guys, there is stuff everywhere to the point I'm getting cramped because there is not enough room on this bed. We've got stuff there. The bed is filled. That is, I would say, definitely the biggest home bargains haul of this year so far. So, my lovelies, I do hope you've enjoyed this. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself in Home Bargains this month. And you know what? I can't lie. I am itching to get back there to do October's one, because now I can delve into the Halloween section. I didn't go into the Halloween section because I was like, no, we'll give it a miss. We'll focus on autumn. I've focused on autumn. I'm not focusing on Christmas just yet. I feel like we need to go and tackle the Halloween range. So, whew, I've got to now put all of this away. I'd say put all of it away. The homeware is probably going to go back in the bag, and then we just got to divide all the food up. But that is a big haul, guys. Why do I feel like I want to do a bigger Halloween one? I feel like now we come to like the biggest hauls on the channel, no matter whether it be Primark, Home Bargains, it's always like September, October, November, December, ain't it? I mean, I try and do like biggish hauls throughout the year because I like a little stock up every now and again, but I feel like when the seasonal stuff comes in, ooh, yeah, that's when that stuff gets escalated. So, well, I do hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And leave me a comment of your favourite item for the haul. Have you been into Home Bargains and picked anything up? Have you delved into the Halloween? Or have you dared into the Christmas section? But I'm not going to rib a rabbit and take up any more time of your day, guys. Take care, stay safe as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!